Hey everyone, it's Tiffany. I know I'm kind of curly Sue today, but I thought that I'd try something different. Today I am doing a very, very easy promise. Anybody can do it, smoky eye look. I use mainly blacks and grays for this, but you could do this with any color and using the technique that I'm going to show you. So keep watching and I'm going to show you a super easy way to achieve a smoky eye. Alright, so first I'm going to take my Painterly Paint Pot by MAC and I'm just applying it to the area right above my crease and all the way to my eyebrow. And this is just going to create an even base on that area just because sometimes I have veins and discolorations up there. Obviously Painterly isn't going to work for every skin tone, so just pick a color that's close to your skin tone. You could even use your concealer, that would be perfectly fine. Next you're going to take black ground paint pot and a 217 brush or any kind of fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply it to my eyelid. I'm applying it to my eyelid area only. Don't worry about it looking messy. Just keep blending it out with the brush into the crease and just slightly above. This is just going to be a really soft, smoky eye. We don't want it to look harsh. We don't want it to have any harsh lines or anything. So when you get to that outer edge, just kind of work it up into the crease as you would your eyeshadow. Okay, now take a small brush, like a concealer brush. I'm using a 194 concealer brush. And I'm applying this black ground paint pot just to the ends of the brush. And I'm just going to go along my lower lash line with it. And just connect it right up into that color that I have on the lid. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going to help the color stick later. Alright, now, the key to making this super easy, and this goes for any color smoky eye you want to use, just get a big brush. This is a large flat brush. It's similar to the MAC 252, but this is my Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's a flat eyeshadow brush. And choose 3 colors. Choose a kind of a medium lighter tone, a medium tone, and a dark tone, all in the same color family, and I'm using grays and blacks. So I'm going to choose Print for my lightest one, Typographic for the middle one, and Carbon for the darkest one. Alright, start with the lightest color, put it on one side of your brush. So I'm using Print first, it's the lightest one, and I'm just going to dab it all over that paint pot wherever I see the color. So on the eyelid you're going to want to dab, and then when you get up into the crease you're going to want to work kind of sideways, just so that you can kind of blend out the edge at the same time. Alright, super easy, right? Alright, now I'm going to use Typographic, which is the medium color. I put it just on one side of my brush. This is the same brush. I'm going to apply it to the lower half of my lid. And I'm just dabbing. Alright, now I'm going to flip the brush over and then pat it where the 2 colors meet. And that's just kind of blending it. Okay, now I'm going to take my darkest color, which is Carbon. Using that same brush, I'm just going to apply a little bit on the brush. Notice how I'm applying it in smaller and smaller areas of the brush. If you can see, I'm applying, as the color gets darker, I'm applying it in smaller amounts toward the tip, if that makes sense. And I'm going to keep this on the lower fourth of my lid, right at my lash line. Like I said, you can do this with any color. If you want to create a purple smoky eye, get a light purple, a medium purple, and a dark purple. And you can do this. But you just have to make sure that you find a really dark purple. Signed sealed would be really pretty. Okay, I'm rambling. Alright, now for the lower lash line, you're going to take the same brush. I told you I'm making it easy. Take the tip of it, dip it into the lightest color. So I dip the tip of it into Print. Run it along that lower lash line, right where that black ground paint pot is. Don't go all the way in though. See how I stopped right at the edge of my iris, kind of like where the color ends of my eye. And I'm applying it a little thick. If you use a brush like this, you shouldn't really have to be too careful because it should apply the perfect thickness of the line. Alright, now then dip it in the darkest color, which is the carbon. So I dip the tip in the darkest color. I'm going to keep this extremely close to my lash line. I'm not going to go over the whole color that I just put down. I'm just going over the top half of that color and keeping it very close to my lash line. Alright, now using my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in 0, I'm going to line my water lines. Kind of just, you know, getting thinner as you go in. I didn't go all the way in because I don't want goop. And then I lined this eye and I didn't line this eye, and you can kind of not even tell the difference, but for just some extra definition, I'm just going to go ahead and line it with this. I'm using the same pencil. And then I'm going to take my 208 brush by MAC, and I'm going to take carbon. I'm just going to dab it right over that, just to darken it up even more. So it creates just a really nice definition. It's going to make your lashes look fuller too. Then on that outer edge, I didn't wing it out, so I'm just going to do it with the eyeshadow. It's going to create a really pretty wing against that, all this darkness. It's just going to kind of come out and look really flattering. Alright, so I didn't do anything too dramatic there with the wing. Alright, now you don't want your eyelashes to get lost in all this darkness, so you can hardly even see mine on this eye. So you want to use a really black, really fabulous mascara. I love my Lash Blast. I tried the MAC Plush Lash. I don't know if I told you guys that I got that. Anyways, I might have used it in another video, I don't remember, but I used it for a while, and honestly, it does not hold a candle to this stuff, so I have yet to find anything that compares to this. It's thickening, it's lengthening, it does not clump a bit. It creates the look of false eyelashes, which is pretty cool. Alright. Then apply just a little bit to your lower lashes. And you want to make sure when you do a dark smoky eye that it doesn't look too goth. So, I mean, if you want to go for that look, that's fine, but if you don't want to, I didn't do my brow highlight, so I'm going to do this all together to show you. I'm going to use soft brown and my 224 brush, get just a little bit, and blend it right along where the color meets the natural color of your brow bone. Now this color isn't going to stand out, it's just going to blend and just kind of warm up that area. This is one of my definite must-have items by MAC. I think I'm going to do a video on must-have MAC items soon. And then I'm just going to use my same Sonia Kashuk brush. Get a little bit of Mylar, which is that pretty cream color that has just a tidbit of shimmer. This is also a must-have in my opinion. Keeping it very close to my eyebrow. Then I'm just going to put just a little bit on this inner corner, just to brighten it up a bit. You can put a little bit right here on the area of your lower lash line that doesn't have that black color. Alright, something else to remember when you're doing a dark smoky look to, again, keep it from looking too goth or to make, sometimes it can make you look pale. Make sure that you add color to your cheeks, maybe just a little more than you normally would. I'm going to use my Manuel Ungaro cream color base. I'm using my 168 brush, and I'm just going to dab a little bit on my hand so that I don't get too much color. And I'm putting it right on the outer part of my cheekbones. Didn't really even have to redip it. And then whatever's left on the brush, work it toward your apples. And just kind of dab. And then if you feel like you've got just a little bit too much color, which I kind of do on this side, you can just kind of use a clean buffer brush. This is my 182. You can tone it down a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to use my the Flower Must Do Beauty Powder. It's a really light pink, or you could use a really light pink blush. I'm using a large powder brush. And I'm just going to kind of go over it, and it's going to just make it look really glowy and pretty. That's the perfect cheek color, those two products combined, the crushed, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and this. So, I hate pronouncing that word. Thought I was all cool pronouncing it right, and turns out I wasn't even pronouncing it right. Okay, let me think. I'm going to add just a little bit of highlighter, my Emphasize Shape Powder, right down the center of my nose, right along the top of my cheekbones. I'm using my 116 brush. And for the lips, I'm going to keep it pretty simple, but I still want some color, so I'm going to use my, oh, that's not the right color. Sorry, I had to go get it out of my purse. That's how much I love this stuff. I always have it with me. It's my Luster Glass in Star Nova. I really, really need to pick up another one of these. It's the perfect color. And it's pretty much my favorite lip product that MAC has. It's perfect. Alright guys, so I guess that's it. Hopefully you guys will not be afraid of trying smoky eyes. I know sometimes it can be a little intimidating, and you know, especially if you're not used to doing darker looks. So hopefully you'll try this out, and again, look for new videos soon, and I will talk to you all soon.